Hello everyone, welcome to Ask Me Anything Q&A today. And I supposed to go live in the group. Unfortunately, I just can't get the audio work. So my just stopped connecting with some softwares. So now I need to test it out, like which software can connect to my mic and which one can't. So now at the moment, I'm just using the portable like small microphone here. So hopefully it will work because I've tried many times. Okay, so but I'm still going to live stream to the group so that you will get notification. Okay, so if you got any questions, you can always put your comment or your questions under this video, or I can put a link for the Airtable form. You can fill it out, and then I can answer them in the next Q&A. Ask me anything. Usually, I don't have a set time for going to do this Q&A, but usually when I get about 5, 6 questions, then I will jump on and do an Ask Me Anything Q&A. So without further ado, let's go into the first questions. So first question I got was how to pivot from one-to-one to online. So this is a really good question, but I don't have enough information because from some information I actually get it from people entering into the group and they request to join. You have to fill a few questions, and sometimes I pick up the questions from there and sometimes I pick up the questions from the Airtable form. But with this question, I don't know whether I want to pivot from like one-to-one to like offline to one-on-one online, or from one-on-one to one-to-many online. But whichever way you do, you still need the basics. So meaning that your audience. So for anyone that run an online business, you can't just have your offer, your service. You have to have your audience. You have to have someone to sell to. So the first most important thing is always to build your audience and also build your network. I'm not just talking about like your ideal client network, but also I'm talking about your peer network. For example, network with other online business owner that share similar audience, because like in the future you will want to collaborate, because once you actually start list building, once you get started to increase your people into your network, you will want to cross promote to other people's network. That's how you actually build your network faster. That's the reason why people doing guest podcasts, people doing guest interview, or people joining summits or bundles or speaking gig. That's how you actually get more people into your circle to get people to know you. So again, if you've got more specific questions, you can put your question under this video and I can come back and comment. Okay. And then the second question is where to find leads? Well, on a very limited budget. Okay. Where to find leads? I get this question asked all the time. Okay. And when you say on a limited budget, so I will think about not pay. Okay. So anything that's not to do with ads, it will be more organic. In terms of organic, yes, you will expect it will be slower, but it's free. Okay. So for the organic, the first of all is you have to optimize your profile. Okay. And then because when people check you out, people will land on your profile straight away. I'm talking about Facebook or even LinkedIn. You have to update your profile, right? So when people check you out, people exactly know what you do in that first 5, 10 seconds. Because sometimes people just don't have time to go through everything that you post. So very quickly, when people see your profile picture, they exactly know what you do. Okay, it's only a couple of seconds thing. If they think they can resonate with you, they understand what you do, they think you can help them, yep, they will go ahead and maybe deep down like more to look at more of your posts, see whether they can resonate with you. But within that 5-10 seconds, if you lose them, you lose them. Okay, so it's very important when you want to build your leads or attract your clients organically. You have to first optimize your profile, and then you try to join as many groups as possible. When I say as many, I won't recommend that you do two more than like three, because it's actually quite time consuming. I am taking an example of Facebook group. Okay, if your audience are on other platform, that will be like a different strategy. But for example, like Facebook group, if your ideal clients are on Facebook, you want to actually join those group that have your ideal clients. Okay, so it serves two things. One, you can actually do research. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You let people ask the question, you look at what question they ask, and then you find out their pain points. And then you can also look at what other people say. People will comment on each other's posts, and also the admin, like the group admin or the owner, will also give their advice, give their recommendation. So you can do research, and also you will start getting a clear understanding what other pain points are. And then once you comment, if you something that you an expertise in, there's something that you want to help other people or you can help other people, you comment. And again, people straight away, they will click on your name and check you out, and they will land on your personal profile. Okay, so again, go back to personal profile. It's very important to optimize. And then when you actually in the group, when people comment, then you can comment back. Try to build the engagement. Okay, try to build a relationship, and then depends on the group rules. Some group you can't really DM people, you can't promote your offer, you can't put in the link. So make sure you check the group rule first before you do anything. Okay, so if you can actually DM people, if you can. Okay, and then you say, oh, thank you so much for commenting my post. I've used to have that problem before, but now I kind of like get over it. That's what I do. I actually got some free resources that I think will help you. No selling. I just want to help. I'm just trying to support you. So you have to have your free resources ready. I would say about 3 to 5 resources, so that you can actually send them in different situations, but still within your niche, but still within your expertise. Okay, you don't want to go like crazy. If you are a wellness coach, you won't actually teach people how to build a business. Okay, this is completely different thing. So your freebie will be around that wellness, nutrition. So it doesn't have to be free, but I would expect more like a low ticket offer or free offer, because this is only the first sort of contact, and you do not want to sell to them straight away. And once you build a relationship, try to get them on to your email list or to your group. And then from here, if you want to build your email list, now you have to think about email platform, and also what is next? What is the next email? You have to nurture them. So you have to send out regular email to like get people interested, and let them know what you do as well. So it's very important. Yeah, as you can see, it will take a bit longer because you're building it organic, but the relationship will last longer. Okay. And also, you want to try to get these people into your network, meaning that you friend request. So your ideal clients, you want to bring them onto your network. At least if you post something on your personal profile, they will get a notification or some sort. I don't know, because of the algorithm. It's really difficult now. But if you start the conversation with them, if you talking to them in a DM, more likely they will see your post. Okay. So I hope that's helped. And then we go into the next questions. Okay. What has been an effective method for building your Facebook group? And also, what have you found to be an effective lead magnet? Okay, great question. So in terms of the lead magnet, it really depends on your niche and your audience. What is effective? It really depends on what your ideal client think. Okay, so you want to actually find out, let's say, pinpoint about 3 to 5 pain points, and I would say maybe 3 to 5. Yeah, and then the good thing is you should create a lead magnet for each of the pain points. The reason why you want to do that, it's because you can test the market, especially at the early stage. So you think your ideal clients have and are suffering this, let's say, 5 pain points, and then you try to create a free resources for each of them. Okay, so you've got 5 lead magnet, and then you try to test the market. This week you post this and explain the reason why, and then you've got a free lead magnet, and then ask people if they're interested, right? They can either DM you or they can put a comment in the post. It depends on your niche. Some are more like sensitive, so they might not want to actually say that, yep, I want this. So maybe like you have to know your audience. Then you can say, DM me, message me, reach out to me. I can send it over to you. And then I assume that you already have your ideal clients in your network, meaning that when you post, let's say in your on your personal profile, people seeing the post will be your ideal client. Okay, and they when they see your post, they will let you know whether they want to actually get that free resource. And then out of the 5, you can actually see which one they're interested the most. Remember that the lead magnet, this is what you think they want, okay? But is that actually what they want? Out of the 5 pain points, maybe you think, okay, 4 and 5 are the main struggle, but then that is what they need. However, the ideal clients may think, okay, number 3 pain points is actually my pain points. I want number 3. So at the end, they might need 4 and 5, but they think they want number 3. Then you give them number 3 first. Okay. Once you get them on your network, into your circle, then you can tell them, actually, you need 4 and 5 to get over your struggle. Give people what they want, okay? And then you tell them what they need. That's very important, because if they are not aware of what they actually need, they won't be downloading your freebie. They won't be asking for your freebie. If you provide what they want, then most likely they will come and download your freebie. And then after that, you can tell them, okay, this is actually, you don't need number 3, you need 4 and 5. I hope that makes sense. Okay. It's not what you think they want, it's what they think they want. So a lot of people are actually confused about that. If you want to run a successful business, give them what they want first, and then tell them what they need. And then what is the most effective method for building your Facebook group? This is absolutely a great question. So I have joined a couple of bundles and also summits to be a guest speaker. That's the quickest way to build your audience, because you're actually leveraging other people's audience as well. When you are in the bundle, you are one of the contributors. Other contributors will also promote the bundle or summit. That's how you actually get their clients as well, their audience, right? So that's why you have to know the target audience of the bundles or summit first before you actually say yes. Because like prepare to participate in a bundle or summit, it's actually take a fair bit of time. Even though if you already got your mini offer, your course created, you still need to build out the back end so that people can have a very smooth checkout. And then maybe if you got order bomb, if you got upsell, if you got downsells, okay, and you want them to to be on your email list, there's a lot of things to set up at the back end, and you have to make sure it works. And different organizer have different requirement. So just to make sure, look through it first before you say yes, because some people, some organizer will prefer you haven't had that offer before, a brand new offer, but some organizers require that you're already selling that offer. Okay, so you don't have to create a new one. So make sure you read it through. And this is the quickest way. And last year in December, I actually joined Lizzie's Christmas party back, and that was awesome. Okay, I think at the end I have more than 1,300 people sign up to my email list because they want a freebie. Okay, and then a lot of them actually joined the Facebook group. If you're watching, a lot of you will be coming from Lizzie's goodie bag, right? So it's the quickest way. Okay, so I have to upgrade my email platform. Okay, because of that. It's okay for people later on to unsubscribe. So meaning that they are not your ideal clients. So make sure you don't take it personally, because sometimes it's just not the right time. Because as you will know, how many emails you get a day? Because I am a digital marketer, I basically sign up every day. Okay, so I have got like 50, 60, 80 emails a day from different people. When do you have time to read through that email? Okay, so they unsubscribe, maybe not because of your offer, maybe not because of you. They're just getting too many emails, too overwhelmed, and maybe this is not the right time for them. They unsubscribe. That's okay, as long as the rate is not super high, you know. And then look at your open rate as well, your click-through rate, because my open rate is pretty good. It's usually about 49, 50%. So it's really good for the industry standard. And I don't spam my subscribers, okay? I usually recommend something that I used before or I think it's valuable, then I share. I'm sure you know, I don't promote any offer. I just promote something that I think it will be benefit to you, and then I'll do that. And yes, so Lizzie is more like a bigger name in the industry. She has a lot of people in her network. But even for some smaller bundles or summits, you still get maybe 20, 30 signs up. Okay. Slowly it will build it up. Okay. So don't get like overwhelmed. If you got any questions, if you want to join a summit, you don't know what to organize, or if you don't want to join a bundle but you don't know how to set things up, let me know. I'm happy to help you. All right. So, because I've done it so many times. And I also help other 6, 7 figures coaches to set up the back end as well. They will have more complicated sort of setup because like they have the free offer and the front end. How they make money? Because they've got the back end offer. Usually, they will have the front end for free, and then when you're on the landing page, you'll see that's order bump underneath, and then they will have an upsell. And then for some more complicated one, they can downsell. And then in the first email or the second email, they can sell again. Okay, so it's a whole process. But I'll say this is the quickest way actually to build your list and also to build your Facebook group. Okay. Okay, next question. How to get my course organized so I can launch it while working a full-time job. Okay. A lot of coaches at the moment are actually doing this. They have a full-time job or part-time job, but on the side, they want to build a successful online business. And once they make the income, they will quit their 9 to 5. Okay. So this is very common. What I would suggest is make sure you test your offer before you build it out. Okay. Because I had a few customer before they built out the whole course. I remember one of my clients, she actually built out 100 hours, 100 hours of content. Okay. Sorry about my dog. I think he wants to get in just quickly. Okay, so yeah, she actually built out 100 hours of content. She's trying to sell. It's very difficult at the beginning, and only one person interested. and she feels so frustrated because she spends so much time in it. But just remember, a lot of the coaches just focus on building the course, but without thinking about the traffic, without thinking about building the audience first. Without the audience, you've got no one to sell to. I can't stress it enough. Okay, so you can focus on building out your course, but at the same time, you have to have that launch plan. Okay, I would say before you launch your course, you definitely needs to do the validation. You have to know that that's a demand for your course. I would suggest instead of doing like a bigger course, you can break it into a smaller one. Taking taking one lesson from each module and then condense it into a smaller course. If you've got enough interest, then you can think about build out a bigger course, set up a wait list so people can join your wait list, or even pre-sell before you build. Okay, otherwise you spend so much time and you don't know if you haven't validated your offer, you don't know whether people will be interested in buying. And again, depends on the price point, so you have to know your audience. And after that, have the structure set up, and then you can start recording and then prepare the material. Find like a course platform. So that is more like a later stage. Don't focus on just building your course. Make sure you validate, and then you can actually have like a sort of a mini course to start with. And then you have to have the launch plan. So for the launch plan, I would say 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, that is the preparation. Is the content you put out there in order to sell the course. So this is not something that you can just, okay, I've got a course today. I'm going to go out and sell, and then I'm going to start the course next week. It's not how it works. You have to have a proper launch plan, okay, to launch your course. You have to tease it and you have to let people know slowly, put out content that people are aware, and then you sell. Okay, so usually 4 to 6 weeks. That's how I work with my clients with their launch. So maybe you think it's, oh my God, Vanessa, it's so complicated. It is not complicated. It's just because you haven't done it before. But once you've done it once, then you sort of know what to expect. Okay, so again, if you want more information, let me know. Okay, so the last questions. How do I get visibility without showing my face? Okay, so first of all, I don't know what's your industry, what's your niche. So I can't say specific sort of like strategy, but e-com, if you're doing e-commerce, definitely. But once you're in my group, I don't think you're doing e-com. So I just assume that, okay, if you are virtual assistant, for example, you can probably do that. You don't have to do videos. You don't have to do reels like all the time, because if you are like a virtual assistant, your ideal clients will be online business owner, right? They're already running online business. So what you need to do is network, referral, talk to other like online business owner, see if they can refer you to other business owner. And if you are VA, try to specialize. Oh, sorry about that. Try to specialize in one or two platforms. For example, if you are VA for setting up email automation, then, for example, Active Campaign. Sorry, I just have to mute. Sorry, they're just playing. They're always like that. That's why it's very difficult for me to do like a live. But anyway, go back. Okay. So if you are a virtual assistant for Active Campaign, you definitely want to join Active Campaign Facebook group, a community, anything about Active Campaign, because on the platform you will have business owner jumping in and say, okay, I've got this problem. I try to set up this automation, but it's not working. It's not firing. I put this tag, but it's not working. They post an image, like, what do I do? And then as an expert virtual assistant for Active Campaign, you jump in and say, okay, you forgot to take that, or you have to put another tag so that it flows, then people will look at your comment and think about, oh, thank you so much, you're an expert in this area. Again, they check you out, so they click on your profile. Again, you don't have to have a like video, but I will highly recommend that at least you should have a photo in your Facebook group, on your personal profile. Sorry, my dog's just licking my leg, so I got distracted. So at least got your image, your picture, so that people can actually relate it to a person, a real person. Because in this like day and age, they don't know whether they're talking to a real person or not. I might say, okay, this is Vanessa, I'm a virtual assistant, but then they might be talking to Brian. You just don't know what's going on unless you jump on a Zoom call with them, right? So make sure you at least got a picture of you, so that people know that that's a real person. This is a real business. This actually build the trust. And then they can reach out to you, or they can look at your posts if they know that, okay, you sounds like know what you're doing in terms of active campaign. You've been doing this for a long time, so they will reach out to you, and then you start, the engagement. You start offering your service. So definitely, if that's the case, you don't need to like do videos or reels, because your target audience is more like online coaches. You're more like support, like a tech support at the back end. So you don't actually have to do videos or show your face, but at least a picture. So I think that's help. And also, if you got a more specific questions, because I don't know your niche, so I can't really say to tell you specific strategy. But again, if you see this ask me anything Q&A, drop the comment below, and I can jump back in and help you. Okay, so I hope this video works and the audio's um, fine, because at this point I can't really check. I don't know, but hopefully it's okay. Again, if you got any questions, you can fill the Airform table, or put or have a new post in the group. I will always help you. I always support you. So for today, that's the end of the Q&A. So I hope I can actually help you a little bit to answer your questions. So I will catch you next time. All right. Bye.